Oleksandr Usyk on the Three Knockdown Rule podcast has said that he has declared that he is considering, wait till you hear this, moving back down to Cruiserweight after the Tyson Fury rematch so he can become undisputed champion at Cruiserweight for a second time. My guy doesn't play around, does he not? He cleaned up the Cruiserweight division in 2018. He beat Murat Gassiev in July 2018, and then just to kind of make sure that there was no box that was left unticked, he beat Tony Bellew. Moves up to heavyweight, has 2 fights at heavyweight against Shez Witherspoon and Derek Chisora, becomes unified champion, defends against the mandatory, beats Tyson Fury to become undisputed, is going to rematch Tyson Fury in December. Yeah, this is one fighter. Potentially is going to beat Tyson Fury again, and then is going to potentially go back down to Cruiserweight. Bear in mind the division is not as strong as it was when Oleksandr Usyk had his run, which makes it all the more impressive, and try and do that again. This could be just for show. I suspect it probably is. 223 pounds in the ring, at the weigh-in I should say, against Tyson Fury. That's a lot of weight to take off. That's an awful lot of weight to take off. I think this could just be for show. I wouldn't at all be shocked if Oleksandr Usyk faces Tyson Fury in December, because it's obviously the date, December 21st. Wouldn't it all shock me if that's the date for the rematch. The rematch happens. Let's just say Usyk wins again. Let's say he wins it on points again. It wouldn't shock me if Oleksandr Usyk just bows out at that point. I know he's been talking about carrying on till he's 40 and this, that and the other. And to be honest with you, for an aging champion, he is still phenomenal. But Father Time is undefeated, as we always say. And Father Time, well, he's undefeated. What more can you say? I think that if Usyk was to carry on, whether it be at heavyweight or be a cruiserweight, he will take an L. And the thing is, I think he'll take an L against someone who 4 years, 5 years earlier, maybe even less, maybe 3 years earlier, he would have probably beaten without any real issue. You know, and you look at the cruiserweight division now, you know, the likes of Jay Apataya, which is a brilliant fight. I'd always make a prime cruiserweight version of Usyk against him, great fight, but I'd be picking Oleksandr Usyk, definitely. Riakporhe, Billum Smith. I mean, even past his peak, Oleksandr Usyk should beat those guys. But you just don't know. You don't know what wear and tear the first Fury fight will have taken out of him. You don't know what wear and tear the second Fury fight may take out of him. Part of me feels as though that's Oleksandr Usyk just, you know, just saying things just for the sake of it. I can't envision him going back down to cruiserweight. I don't think it would be healthy at this stage of his career to go and take 23, 25 pounds of weight off, cutting down, especially when you consider the fact that it has been nearly 6 years. After Fury, it'll be, well, by the time he fights Fury, it'll be 6 years since he fought a cruiserweight last. Ain't no way you're going to be a heavyweight, fully hydrated on the scales, to then go and drain your body to get down to cruiserweight. And bear in mind, you've got Zurdo Ramirez as a champion, you've got Apataya, you have that, I can't remember his name, but he fights on Don King's show, so I mean, there you go. So it's not even like you could have a fight against one guy who's unified. You'd have to have another 4 fights against top cruiserweights. And you're not going to have 4 fights in a year, so you're going to have to spread that out. Man, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's Oleksandr Usyk, though, saying that he plans on, after the Fury rematch, going back down to cruiserweight. I'm wondering, is that just for show? Is he just looking to say something on one of these podcasts? Just, oh, that's what I'm going to do next. I'd be very surprised if he sticks around after the Tyson Fury rematch, win or lose. I would be very surprised. I would say Usyk has one foot out the door. I really, truly do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video, people. Smash the like button if you could. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Peace.